This is your one and only FireSpark81 with your daily dose of video goodness, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Freeform Friday, where we play some random video game, and today's game is called shapezio. What is it? Well, it's a factory building game that takes factory building down to its most basic components, and it just focuses on building shapes in crazy factories, all about building shapes. There's no resource like you have to do this to build certain buildings or anything like that. You have your building, or to do the thing, you slap it down, it does it. You can delete them, build them as many times, many different ways as you want to get whatever it's asking for, and it's always asking for stuff. It always wants new shapes. Let's get to it. So I've been playing for a little bit. There's tons and tons and tons of videos. This was covered really heavily a little while back, at least was popping up in my feed. So I figured, why do the beginning stuff? The beginning stuff is you take the basic shapes, you feed it in, it runs through a tutorial, and you slowly unlock the stuff that you see here. I'm still missing one thing, and I think it's the stacker. I just haven't got to that yet. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what you've missed so far, me slowly unlocking all of these things. So we have this here. This is your hub. This is your only hub. If we scroll out, you can see the map is ridiculously large and absolutely insane, and you have to pump everything into your hub. So you only have so many connections to deal with. Or I should say to work with, not to deal with. Well, both, I guess. Anyway, and then you have your different shapes. If we scroll out here, you can see we have circles, squares, and stars. And then apparently some mixture shapes here where it's like half a star already mixed in with some squares, circles, all of that good stuff. But you can also stack and make your own shapes as well. Then we have colors. So we have basic colors. We have red, green, blue. You can mix those to make other colors as well. What we need right now is we need I guess that's cyan or teal, whatever. I'm going to call that a star shape. I guess that's what that is. You can see we're harvesting it right now, and I just need the color to make that happen. So we're going to do some color mixing in order to get to the next level. You can see here we're at level 10. You also need to feed other shapes in. It always wants other shapes to upgrade your stuff. You can see here, I've upgraded my belts a couple of times. We're on speed 3. Well, to get speed 4, I need 2,500 of these and 6,000 of these. To get to the next tier of extraction, I need to keep feeding it the little pizza slices there. That's what we're going to call those. And then the teal stars. And so on and so on and so on. And as you upgrade to get more upgrades, it just asks for more shapes. We're going to grab some colors and mix it in here. Well, actually, I think I'm just going to pull off of this line here and see if we can do the thing there. And I'll just pull some stars off of here and mix them in to that teal color. So we have some blue and green down here. So let's start off by mixing those together. To do that, we just grab our extractor here, we hold down shift, we slap down a couple of blues like that. We can do the same thing for green over here. I could get these, but I'm just going to ignore those. We're going to go for the clump here. We're going to go for 4. We'll do the same thing here. We'll go for 4. Okay, so now we need our color mixer. This is our color mixer. It takes the two colors and it mixes them together. So we're going to need a couple of those. We're just going to do that. I think that'll be enough of those. Okay, so now we got to figure out how to get all of these colors into these without having well, it's all going to be spaghetti in the long run. I hope you factory players out there like spaghetti factories, because that's pretty much all FireSpark makes. So we're going to just run this one into here like so. Actually, you know what? Look at, that's actually kind of slow. So let's grab our merger. Let's rotate that one, slap that down like that, and then just pop that in there like so. And now we need to branch out a little bit here. I'm not sure what the best way to skip over. Let's remove this. And now that I think about it here, let's grab this one too. We're going to take that one out like that. We're going to slap a merger down on that one too, and then do that. So now these are basically putting out double time here. And I kind of want to figure out how to do this so we can get one line that kind of jumps across. And we can do that with the tunnels to an extent here, but then we're going to be blocking that path there. So I think what we need to do here, skip a space with these. So let's grab that and let's try Let's try that. Okay, this got a little messy, but I think we got it there. So now we just got to wedge some blue in there. So let's grab our blue. Let's do the same thing with the blue. Let's grab our mergers. So we want, not that one. No, it was the one we want. We want that like that. Yeah, and then we can just hit Q to pick it up. There we go. And now we just need to go like that, and there we go. So now we have those. So what we can do, we can run this one over to, I don't like that. That's really messy. We can actually do the belt planner, which I really like. We can just drag that out. Do that to there. Okay, so we're gonna do that one like that. And then what we can do is throw a splitter down here like that. And then we can grab our tunnel, rotate that, go like that. Do the same thing there. And then we're also going to need a tunnel here to get that one. Okay, looking pretty good there. Can do that and that. Awesome. So now we just need to run this one up here, split it. We're just going to split it like that, run this over to here, and then we can run this one up to here. Okay, there we go. So now we're making a bunch of cyan. Now that we have all of that color, we can drag that up like that. We're actually going to grab another one of our merger nodes and pop that in there like so. I'm going to grab that and just throw that down there because we're going to plan to merge these together, and then we'll merge that together like that, drag that like that. So now that we have the colors, we need to set up our mixing the colors or painting the colors onto the shapes. And the painter's weird because of the way it's laid out. It's got the one, well, let's just place it down. So the color goes in here, the shape goes in here, and then it outputs here. Now we can hit T to shift that to its other variant. So we have that, and then T, we have that. So we basically just shift the sides on where the color comes in. So I think what we can do actually is we can grab a couple of these, possibly jump the color. How many spaces would we need to do that? So if we're running color in here like that, and then we want to jump the color, we would split there, and then we would put that like that, and then do something like that. That's not a bad setup. I can't wait till I hit level 12 so I can just copy and paste. I can't copy and paste right now. If I try to do that, we can hold Control to select an area, and then I hit Control C to copy. You can see that I can't do it yet. So it's super annoying because I really want to be able to copy and paste. So we could do something like this. This might work, but that's only going to paint too. The painters are relatively slow. We're going to need a couple more. So what we could do is offset these. So if this one's here, we can put one here, and then we skipped what? 2 spaces. So we would put one here, skip 2 spaces, and then put one here. So I think we could work with this. So then we would have the same situation here, where we have a thing coming in like this, and then we have our splitter, and then that goes into a tunnel that comes up here, and then that comes around. So now we can just feed the shapes into here, and then we can output this one here into a tunnel, skip, and then we have output there, and then output there. And then what we can do is we can merge those back together to form one so that we can then maybe just mix it back into here. Okay, so let's grab our shape. So we're going to grab our splitter here. Well, it's a balancer. It's not necessarily a balancer, splitter, same thing. So we're going to grab that, and we're going to pull off of this one. Well, we're going to need to rebalance here. So let's do that. That's going to pull there. And then we'll need to rebalance after the fact. Yeah, let's try this. I want to try something here and then rebalance. Okay, so this should allow us to pull 2 and keep that line there relatively balanced, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so we're going to just run one into here, run one into here, and then I'm going to split these. So what we will do is we will then split this one How am I going to get that into there? Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have to split it inside. So we'll split that one there, and then we'll split this one here. And then what we can do is run this from here to here. And then we can do the same thing here, run this from here to here. Okay, and then we can run that like so and that like so there. Okay, so now once we connect the color in, we should be good to go. So we have 2 paths there, 2 paths of color. We'll just hold down to do our belt planner. And actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do that like so. And then bam, right in there. Same thing with this one. And bam, right in there. Okay, so now we need to wait and see if this is going to work. So we're doing the thing? We are indeed doing the thing. Okay, took a second for that other color to get up there, but now that it is, we can stretch those out like that. Get those up there. And then what we should actually do is merge those into one. So let's grab our merger. And we want, I think, yeah, do we want that one? So if we rotate, no, we're going to rotate that like that. Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to merge that in like that. And then run that there. And then we want to rotate. Oh, we were right already. And then do that, merge that into that one. And if we just grab this like that, there we go. So now they're all merging. You know what? I'm not going to run them into that one. We're going to run a brand new line here. We have we have a spot. So let's just do this. Perfect. Okay, that might be a tad bit slow. Well, I think it'll catch up. It's just, we got a little bit back up there. I think it'll eventually catch up. Yeah. Maybe. Let's give it a second here. Let's watch and see. Yeah, there it goes. It's starting to catch up now. And then they're going to end up being spaced out a little bit. But that should be all right. We're actually pulling more here than we need to. This is a little bit slower than I expected. We may be able to get away with just doing this with one line. Yeah, I don't think we need to do this here. We can get rid of this and we can just throw another one of these right there and then connect these back up. And I think that's going to keep up with it just fine because it's relatively slow. But we need 800 of those, so that might be a hot minute. I don't want to make it any faster because then after we get the 800, and then it'll just, we won't need them for well, we might not. Well, we need 3,000 for that. I mean, I guess I could speed it up a little bit. We could speed it up by adding another color setup here and mixing in more. Where do we want to put that? Okay, I built another little side setup here. That should be enough of those to keep it going for some time. It's going to slow back down a little bit here once everything gets caught up. Oh, look, we unlocked level 10. So that gets us the stacking. So now we can make the stacked shapes. So now it wants that shape there. But I saw that. Didn't we have that shape up here? Yeah, we have that shape. Oh, but you know what? We wouldn't be able to color it separately. If it was all gray, we would be fine, but we need it colored green and teal, which means we're going to have to do some just absolute crazy shenanigans here because we're going to have to split this and then stack a half green circle on top of it. That's going to be a bit of a pain. We're close to, well, we're getting there to get this so we can upgrade our extraction. But honestly, what I need to get going faster, like this is the slowest part of all of this. And we need those pieces in order to do it. So I guess we're going to have to get to creating those pieces. So we have the teal going. So we already have the bottom. We'll just have to pull off of that line a little bit, I guess. What we need is we need a green circle set up. We have circles here. We have green here. We could probably mix that in the line down here somewhere. So let's see if we can get that set up. So we'll grab some extraction. 4 should be enough. And then we'll grab 4 of those as well. So now we'll grab our painter. See, this is the one that I don't like the most, the painter. The painter is just so absolutely annoying. Maybe I'm just not seeing a better way to line them up. But if they were all like both paint and shape goes in the one side, but this setup here is super freaking annoying. Okay, I have a few set up here. I'm gonna try this way. I think what we can do, we can just jump the individual parts here. So we can just do that, and do that, and then run the colors directly in that way, I think. So I'm gonna need a few more, and I might have to, well, I can't skip that far on those. We're gonna have to run them up and over and around. Let's grab these colors here for now. So we'll grab that, we'll run a belt. Let's run like that and then down, and same thing here. And then down, out, and down. Okay, so now once we hook these up like that, there we go. So now those are outputting in this direction here. So we have the top half of our shape here that we need to make. So let's grab our extractors. Let's rotate. We're going to go 1, 2 like that. We're going to see, yeah, nope. We're going to have to, that's right. We're going to have to run them up here like that. And then even then, slightly questionable if we're going to be able to jump. Well, might be a better option. Let's grab that last color and run it down to this one here. Okay, so now that one's outputting, and I think I'm just going to delete these here. We can set up another one over here if we decide that we need more of those. We only need 1,000 of those. So let's do the same thing, but let's just swap the direction. So we'll just hit T, we'll swap the direction, and how many do we want to do? Let's do 2 more. So we'll just come out a little bit here, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then we want these. We're going to come in here for the color. And then our shapes are just going to run over and down very simply like that. And then this one's going to have to run up, over, and then down. Okay. And now we just need to grab some more colors. So we will grab our green, go 1, 2, 3, 4. And honestly, we don't even need to do that. We could probably get away with just 2 lines and then splitting it, but I'm just going to run it like this. And then we want to run this over to here. That line with it. Yeah. So we're going to run that one to there. And then this one to here, this one to here, and then the last one, I'm going to run it all the way down. Okay, we need to get rid of that. Grab our tunnel, toss it down there like that, and like that, and then connect them up. Okay, now we have a ton of green shapes. And now what we need to do, why is that one not? Oh, my tunnel's jacked up. I was like, why is it not doing the thing? I got a jacked up tunnel. No, do it right. Why are you being dumb? I'm going 1 too far. That's the problem. I'm the derp, as usual. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to cut all of those in half. I ran them all the way down there, and that's a ton. I didn't get all of them, but it's producing so much. I don't know if we're gonna need it. You can see we have the line just completely jam-packed right now. So now what we need to do is set up our situation here where we need to grab some more color, and it looks like we don't have enough. Man, this is like never ending. Like this is gonna be a whole thing just getting this one shape, because now it looks like we're running out of color up here, which is slowing us down because this isn't making color fast enough. So we need to grab another color thing here, slap that down there, split off this blue line, and then run our belt up here to the blue. And then I guess we're going to grab, I guess we can do this. We can grab the green here and then do a tunnel. Hopefully the tunnel can, nope, the tunnel can't jump it. Can it jump? yeah, I can jump that. So that's an absolute mess. Let's run that into there, run that into here. And then we'll grab another merge, plop that down there, and then run that into there. That should help that line ever so slightly. I don't know how much, but we have serious production issues here right now, which I don't understand why this one is fine, but this one is not. The other thing we could do, we could just balance these. Oh, because we have the other one here. You know what? Let's do that. Let's grab a balancer. That should help balance things out a little bit now. I mean, it's still going to be heavy on this one side, but our extras from here should get pushed over now, and that should help things out a little bit. Now, I think what I'm going to do instead of messing with this, I think I'm going to grab some blue and green from someplace else, like maybe over here, and mix those together. I mean, we have a lot of green here. Do we have any other? Oh, we have blue up here too. Well, I think I want to mix it down here. I don't know. What I do know is that we've hit our wrap-up time for this video. If you want to check out this game, I'll put a link for it down in the description per the usual. As far as I know, I think it's only one dude developing this, which is kind of cool. And it's one of those games that you're just going to get sucked in, and it's going to suck up all your time before you know it. You're going to have spent like 12 hours. I don't... Like, you can look to see how long you've been playing. Look, this is how long I've been playing already. It's felt like 10 minutes. So there's your warning. That's the only warning I'm giving you. Be prepared to lose a lot of time if you decide to get this game. All right, if you enjoyed this video, consider hitting the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. I have all kinds of random videos every Friday. That's what we do. That's what Friday's all about, showing you awesome new games that may be out there that may have skipped over your radar a little bit. All right, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. If you like what you saw, consider hitting that sub button. I want to give a big thank you to my patrons for making this episode possible. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. If you'd like to join my elite crew Patreon supporters, please check out the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and show your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.